the pre-launch somatic checklist. Fewer steps, deeper presence. Your body carries the strategy. When you are focused and show up confidently, everything becomes better and clearer. You know, when in the past you went to a launch or a presentation and noticed that the speaker was shaking, nervous, and it showed. You don't want to be that person. You want to banish your self-doubt and fill the room with your positive energy and confidence. Strategy only lands when the nervous system says safe. Today, set 3 precise touch points. 72 hours, 24 hours, and 2 hours before you go live. So your body can hold your message without the rush or the wobble. I've tried this before and it really works. I have launched with confidence, authenticity, no self-doubt, a few jitters, but those are normal stress patterns you have to feel to keep that energy up. 72 hours steady. Shift from performance arousal to baseline steadiness so that planning becomes transparent, humane, and authentic. Then observe how energy in the room changes. So, under pressure, the brain's predictive system scans for threats. If it finds social evaluative risk, like, what will they think of me? What if I fail? What if I fumble? It narrows your attention, shortens your breath, and has biases towards being speedy over sense. So I've done that before and people didn't understand. I wasn't authentic. And I just felt terrible after because people didn't get the essence of what I was saying. Steadiness expands. Attentional breath. You'll see more options. It improves interoception, your ability to read body signals accurately. That's what it means. Accurate signals, better decisions. When you swap to prove your self-thought, like shame-driven, for serve clearly, which is value-driven. Values regulate more reliably than adrenaline. So the 72-hour steady, 4 minutes once a day. The first is a grounding line. Stand, feet parallel, soft knees, one palm over your sternum and say, I am safe to be seen. I'm safe to sell. I'm safe to serve. Feel that grounding in your energy. Naming safety reduces your brain's false alarms. You're lowering the prediction of social threat. Number 2 is a tall spine walk. Walk in the room with half a speed. Crown slightly lifted, shoulders back and down, jaw unclenched. Slow gait. Upright alignment signals no pursuit, no chase. Isn't that your fight or flight? Because you feel that you're not pursued by anything and there's no chase. Shifting the autonomic tone towards calm vigilance instead of hypervigilance. Number 3, define a humane win. Write down one outcome you fully control. Process, not metrics. So make one clear invitation to work with me. End on time, still breathing, with calm clarity. You process these goals with calm perfectionism. Perfectionism is a control strategy. Humane wins are a safety strategy. So get my free 5-day nervous system reset, like break the anxiety burnout loop course. The link is in the comments. Tomorrow, we'll subtract because clarity grows when we let excess go. So, the 24 hours select. How do you remove that cognitive overload and pre-commit to boundaries so your presence isn't drained? Every slide, bonus, and last minute task adds extraneous loads onto you. That noise that steals working memory from your core message. Ambitious women, female entrepreneurs, often default to people pleasing rather than evaluation. That's an attachment safety reflex, not a character flaw. We pre-write one regulated boundary so the body doesn't improvise and panic. The 24-hour select is that one subtract list. Divide a page, keep and cut, right? So on one side of the keep, maximum of 3, like the main talking points that you're going to deliver in your launch. The offer link, 1 CTA. The cut is anything that's nice to have, but doesn't need to be there. That drains presence. That keeps you in self-doubt. That makes you lose your sense of confidence, but it doesn't sound authentic. Circle one thing you will cut. Your insight is that subtraction widens your attentional focus, reduces that choice paralysis. You'll sound more certain, more authentic, more true to yourself, and you'll exude this because your brain is carrying less. Number 2 is that regulated no. Read it once and say it once aloud, low and slow. Thanks for thinking of me. I'm fully committed to my launch window and won't be taking anything new in today. If it's still relevant next week, send me a note. I'll look at it with a clear head. Pre-committing the language shifts should I, shouldn't I loop into one single motor plan. Fewer internal negotiations, like a steady physiology. Third is one voice, one line. Write a sentence that carries your whole launch at the top of your run of show. Like, for example, this program helps ambitious women grow without burning out. Paste it in your deck, script, or description. Your North Star line acts as a somatic anchor. And when that stress arousal rises, your cognition relocks into that familiar phrase, like a hand rep. Annie was a client who had a launch and then had, in the beginning, 45 slides to present. And she thought she was going to add more, give more content, just more will help her be successful at her launch. But after we worked together, she cut it down. 3 slides, used a regulated no twice, pinned one line above her lens. She didn't get braver. She got quieter inside. Her nervous system regulated. And the audience felt it. She was calm. She was clearer. She was delivering with precision, with her authenticated self. Being really authentic really helps you launch better. The launch ladder can be used. You can write down your ideas and print them. 2 hours out. We don't pump ourselves, we open ourselves up. So 2 hours to speak. Now, have an open body language on stage so your voice carries warmth, authority, without forcing, without being false, without being fake. When we anticipate being judged, shame circuits nudge us to collapse into smallness, or we overperform like pushiness. And both of these distorts our voice and our timings. So gentle expansion, especially around your chest and your jaw. It improves that natural vocal tone. It signals social safety to the listeners. Then you come across calm, like the expert you are, with authority. Rituals convert anxiety into predictability, right? So your nervous system relaxes when there is a known entry cue. This is what that nervous system regulated sounds like, or the nervous system reset sounds like. To practice before the 2-hour speak, you do a chest, crescent chest. I call it this, and because you interlace your fingers behind your back or hold a towel, soften your knees, lift your sternum a few millimeters without straining. One slow inhale and one slow exhale. Release. This isn't posture. It's an airway permission. A crescent chest. Your chest is in that position. So when the breath expands the front of the body, your voice warms, and warmth increases trust, which is so key here. The next is name and offers. Your eyes level to the horizon, not down. Say your one-line North Star once. This program helps ambitious women grow without burning out. Then say your one offer line once. If you want to build with the calm nervous system, join me. Speaking that one line aloud just before you go live engages your somatic markers. Your body tags the phrase as safe and familiar, stabilizing delivery. Number 3 is enter ritual. Hand on the door frame or the laptop lid. Whisper. Let what is enough be enough. Right? So step through it. Or an open door lid. Open the lid slowly. Begin. What happens is when you're saying these words with positive thought and positive mindset, just walking through that. Just let what is enough be enough. A single sensory cue, a short phrase, creates an if-then pattern. The brain learns when I touch the frame and say the line, I lead. I feel confident and amazing, and all will be well. If you want this in your muscle memory, join the Reset and Rise Masterclass. We'll rehearse this live so your body knows what to do when it matters. You don't need to be louder or bolder or write more content. You need to be truer, more authentic, steady, select and speak. Your audience will hear the difference. Next video is the post-launch decompression. Don't forget to watch it. It's how to land, how to integrate and keep the momentum without a cortisol crash. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. See you in the next one.